Time now for our teaching segment, and I'm joined by Golf Magazine Top 100 teacher Lou Guzzi. And Lou, we are talking putting. Thanks for being here, man.
Oh, my pleasure.
Putting, a big story coming out of the WGC Cadillac Championship, especially when it comes to Rory McIlroy. He kind of raised eyebrows a little bit with his decision to go left-hand low, cross-handed putting, something he did as a rookie on the European Tour. I got to ask to start, a guy who's had this much success, major championships, wins on both tours, why would Rory go to the cross-handed grip?
Well, you know, cross-handed grip has been around for a long, long time. And it's funny, Ryan, I actually used cross-handed grip over 25 years ago. Then I went to the long putter. So if I were to go back, it would be cross-handed all the way. The left hand is low. It's the lead to the stroke. It's a great way to putt.
And we saw a big improvement. He was 189th in stroke putts gained coming out of the Honda. He jumped to 14th in the field this past weekend. So if you're at home looking at this, having trouble with your putting, Lou, first of all, let's start with the grip. If you're considering going to the cross-handed, the left-hand low, what should golfers be looking to do here?
Well, it's actually easier with left-hand low to actually teach the grip. So, of course, with a putter grip, we have a nice flat surface here. And the right hand's going to be on top, and the thumb's just going to be down the grip. And then our left hand's going to go on. Now, what I do here is I have both thumbs down the grip, and I just take my index finger and have it just cross over to the fingers. So there's what it looks like. Very simple. And then we're in a great position to make the stroke, rocking our shoulders, arms, and hands. You've got that triangle that's formed between the shoulders, arms, and hands, and we rock it back and through. And now that left hand leads for the right-handed putter. It leads towards the hole, produces a good action.
Putting is so much about feel. What type of golfer or what type of struggles that a golfer's having should they be kind of considering this? I know personally, I switched to this grip last year because I was getting real jumpy with my lag putts. Yeah. And it's made a huge difference for me personally.
You know, it just depends. And again, putting is a feel. We have a lot of people with that conventional grip with that right hand underneath. What the left hand low does is it takes away a little bit of the hit in that right hand. So a lot of times somebody will explode with the putter with that stroke because that right hand gets in the way. The left hand low blocks that right hand out a little bit, and it just gives them the ability to feel more of a one-piece putting stroke. Pretty simple.
All right, let's put this to work here. Show us a couple putts with the grip, maybe starting from scratch here. Show us that grip again, and then take about 5-foot putt here.
All right.
See how this goes.
Here we go. And I haven't done this left hand low in about 25 years. So we're just going to make the stroke. We're going to get set up. Now, I set up with the right hand on top first, get in position, and then put the left hand on, back and forth, make sure I've got my eyes on that target, and then stroke the putt. And then I'm just trying to feel the stroke with a rocking of the shoulders back and through. We're going to play this right edge. I think it's got a little bit of break to it. And then no head movement whatsoever. Broke a little bit to the right, and the stroke feels pretty good. So if I had to go back to this short putter, I would definitely go left hand low.
Are there any different variations you can go with that grip? You know, we see guys with the traditional grip go to the claw, the half claw. I thought I saw someone on tour, maybe it was Jordan Spieth, kind of having an extra finger out there. Is it kind of a feel thing? What works for you, left hand low, where you put those fingers?
I think it is. And, you know, one of the things that I notice, you know, when I talk to my students about putting, the first thing I say to them is, can you roll the ball where you want to roll it? I don't care what their stance looks like. I don't care what their stroke looks like. Can you start the ball where you want it? Then they have to prove it. So whatever grip works for them, and we know at the tour level, believe me, I mean, they've got so many different strokes out there to get the job done, and we see so many tour players change their strokes. So they've got to find out what feels good and then take it out on the golf course, commit to it for a while. They're going to make some putts.
I had heard once, I think it might have been Johnny Miller, said a guy who switches to the left-handed low in the middle of their career, there's some major things going on upstairs. Do you agree with that?
I don't know if I agree with that. I just think it's just another way to putt. It's just a good feel for the stroke. And if you go back to the right hand underneath, go ahead and do it. I think, you know, it's like changing putters. You know, you get a putter, you look at it for a while, you don't like the feel anymore, you go get a new putter.